Okay, the garden in springtime. The wind has dropped a bit today, so it's possible to go and video the garden without having to listen to the wind. Okay. I've got seedlings here, beans and sweet peas and other things waiting to go in. Under the frangipani we're putting some fynbos plants. And at the back there are some strawberries and another little fynbos arrangement. In front of the house we have all the succulents, and I'm very proud of this one, which I rescued from a tip, because once the garage gate is up, the driveway gate is up, that's going to go in front of the house under that pole. The nachi bush in the middle there is doing very well, and the herb garden at the front, for convenience, has been very useful. I'm very pleased that the little peach tree is now in blossom, which means we will get some fruit this year. So you can see the blossom. Tea tree, and then the fynbos and camphor tree, and I can't remember the name of that little tree in the middle, but it's exotic and it fills that gap nicely. And we come to the pond, where we relined it, excavated it some more and got some more stones in, put a pebble bed in so that frogs and things like that can get in and out. And also I'm not bothering with goldfish because they just eat the frogs. So that's now linked up to the gutter, so it fills up with water and the overflow goes into the pebble bed and off into the garden. I planted various different shrubs under the wall. That's a wild pear and an olive, and lavender, and I don't know the name of that one in the corner there. I've got the bed of chilies here. And then here's the little divider we put up to give the garden some focus. There's a little trellis made with rocks, and also we painted the old tubs in the same colour as the house and the wall. On the inside here, in the back garden, once we're now through the little trellis, I've got another olive tree, and we've got beans and lettuces and things growing up poles there. The ivy, broad beans and carrots, onions, and at the back we made a new raised bed where we've got courgettes and Swiss chard, French beans, spinach. Here we have the onions, carrots, garlic, and cabbages and kale. As promised, we laid a crazy paving path to match the gap between that and the garden, and that's quite nice. It cuts back on grass as well, and we also did the same thing. We followed that round here to the back section where we made a little raised wall and put more crazy paving in to finish off that section there. The compost heap is now half the size for security reasons, but wider. And then I have the rosemary and sage, and in this bed there are potatoes waiting to come through, tomatoes, celery, chives. There's another look at the new raised bed. The raised bed is at least half a metre higher, and it's all full of compost and kraal manure and stuff to give the plants a chance to actually develop and become something. I painted the wall the sandstone colour we agreed, and I also used the same colour as the house walls for the uprights, so that matches the colour of the walls of the house. I'm going to try and look over the wall now and we will see keeping that trim. I was tempted to put that down to gravel, but in the end the grass re-established itself, and so we thought we'd just leave it there. That's all looking very trim. And this tree is a great favourite with the neighbours because it makes a lovely creaking noise at night when the wind blows. There's another look at the divider between the front garden and the back garden or vegetable plot. And finally, we'll head towards the front gate. The tap. And I'm pleased with that shrub that I put in there, which is very attractive, although I fear it's going to get in the way of the new gate. But it has nice purple flowers and it's water tolerant, or drought tolerant I should say. And finally, the front aspect of the house here is tidy and managed. Again, it would be nice to do something with that in the future. Maybe put 1 or 2 shrubs in, I don't know. It all depends on what they're going to be doing to the garden, to the wall and things. Okay, well that's the house as it is on the 1st of October, and I hope you enjoyed the tour.